Yo, press record. What's up? You're listening to Zero to X. My name is Daniel, and today with me, as always.
Hey guys, my name is Amara.
What's up? What's up?
I'm doing great, man. How you doing?
I'm good, Amara. How do people make their own luck?
Yeah, we're not even 1 minute.
How do people make their own luck, man?
Oh, okay.
So let me add more context to the question that I mean. I think guys, this is real time, and we're going to leave this in the recording.
Okay, you are saying.
Yeah, as I was saying, so like remember that in some episodes, some past episodes, like some weeks back, I made mention or I referenced a conversation I had with a friend.
Okay.
Where I told him that, we came to the conclusion. We're talking back and forth, and we came to the conclusion that success is a matter of moves.
Oh, I remember that conversation.
Success is a matter of moves.
Why are you not asking me the question that you are supposed to be answering?
No, I just want to make it more general and this thing. So it's very, very, very easy to move in the default mode. Okay, you set up this process for yourself. Okay, just get this job. Just do this, play at this level, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, and you're just going. And maybe luckily for you, things are going as they should. Like nothing is scattering your plans and making you have to be proactive to say, okay, what do I do? Yeah, so how can you possibly try to move faster? Yeah, how to ask. There's so many, the possibilities of how much more greater can the results I'm seeing in my life be?
Yeah, there's multiple roadmaps.
There's multiple roadmaps. But the thing is that, what is that thing
that guarantees
that exactly
in every
roadmap, that no matter what it is that you develop, no matter what it is that you think about, like, it's gonna be there.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the types of luck. Okay. So, and this was something I learned from Naval.
Okay.
Like we said we were going to talk about Naval one day, but we've not had the chance.
Today is not that day just yet.
Today's not that day just yet.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I learned this from listening to Naval, that there's multiple kinds of luck. There's dumb luck, like and the story. There's some examples I will give to this, but generally, dumb luck being that you're just going about your life and hoping to find some casual. Oh, my uncle left me a 50 million naira or $50 million inheritance. That's dumb luck. Like, there's no factor that guarantees consistency across every roadmap that you talked about.
I like where this is going. Go on. You're doing well. You're doing very well.
Okay, and then the next kind of luck, just along these lines as well, is what he referred to as fortune favoring the bold. So it's that thing. It's that thing where scriptures say, "Ask and you shall receive." Sort of thing. So you find that everybody, let's say we are all like same age range, same levels of accomplishments, at least to the same degree. There's a range of sorts that we are all performing at the same level. But you find that one of us was willing to take some bold move and let's say shoot a shot at Tony Elumelu, and Tony Elumelu just granted him some massive project or something, and then it just becomes poof.
Overnight success.
Oh, bro. So that's fortune favoring the bold. Yeah. Because the rest of us, what the hell are we doing?
Why didn't you shoot your shot?
Exactly. Then the next kind of luck, which is another one I like. Now we're moving into the more like big things that can guarantee consistency a lot more.
The things are more in your control.
Yes. And this one being chance favoring the prepared. You know that thing we say about opportunity meeting preparation. Thank 100%. You. So that's the third kind of luck. So you find that, this person has been working on themselves. They've been working on that thing. And let's say they're putting it out there. And then you just find that, Don Jazzy just sees you and then you become the next Aya star. Boom. You get.
Boom.
Exactly. And then you just become poof. overnight. Obviously not overnight, but yeah, you've put in the work. You have prepared. Exactly. Then the final kind of luck, the one that guarantees consistency across board, being that it's a factor, it adds up the previous type and the one before that with something in the present. Which being, okay, first of all, you are bold. Secondly, you are prepared. And then finally, you build your character. And then your character now makes you become the kind of person by which people want to do business with. So to speak on this...
Calm down. It's like, sometimes you digest what you just said. This moment reminds me of a clip I saw of, I don't know who was preaching, but I think I was preaching in House on the Rock in Lagos.
Okay.
The senior pastor, the founder of the church is Paul Adefarasi. So I forgot what he said, but he blew everybody's mind. And he was about to continue. Pastor Paul was up. I said, please, Apostle, just give some time for this thing to settle. Just give some, bro, some time. You said being bold.
Yes.
Being prepared.
Yes.
And
developing
character to the point where you become the kind of person
people want to do business
with.
So how do you do that? How do you do that third part? That last
part? No, I think you need to say it again, because the way I said it, I don't think we will get it, but I think you need to say it again.
Okay. So what's important in building character is that you become someone who people consider to be reliable. That thing we said in the previous episode. Yeah. Also somebody who people consider to be high integrity. So there was a beautiful analogy he gave, right? Let's assume that there is some lost treasure that is 40,000 feet below sea level.
I remember this talk.
Exactly.
I remember the talk. Yeah.
So let's assume there is some lost treasure that is 40,000 feet below sea level. The first kind of luck would be, I don't know what you are looking for 40,000 feet below sea level. The first kind of luck would be, you just happen to own a submarine. Who knows? Randomly.
Just say randomly.
Yeah. And you stumbled across your
fortune,
lost treasure, your fortune. Yeah, that's fantastic. I don't know if you've seen this movie where there were some kids that were trapped in a mountain in Japan or somewhere, and based on real life, and they had to call like global expert, like they call them, I can't remember, they are basically deep sea divers.
Yeah.
But like there's a term they use for them, people who like dive, they know how to dive inside mountains. Like the mountain was flooded. You get rain fell and like storms came, and the mountain that used to be a tourist attraction. But then these kids got trapped. Yeah. Now, this happened in, I can't remember the country, but let's say this thing happened in Japan, right? They had to call expert scuba divers all the way from the UK to fly down to come and save these children. And now to tie that in with this story, the exact same thing. Now, let's say the US government has found some lost treasure that is absolutely out of reach for them, right? But everybody knows who Daniel is. Daniel is this scuba diver on Instagram that like has built up a career for himself, doing this deep sea diving and all of these things. He has become
discovering things. Yes.
So exactly. So he has become the person, the go-to person.
The go-to person for
everybody can and everybody knows that this is Daniel, high integrity. It's kind of like a Warren Buffett of this industry. Everybody likes to do business with Daniel.
So you're the first name they call.
Yes.
Exactly. The first name that comes up.
Exactly. So when they thought about, guy, this treasure is casually worth $50 billion US. Who can we call and pay some nice token?
Daniel in Jesus.
Daniel. No, but you see what happened there is you've already prepared yourself.
Yeah.
You are not looking for luck. Even if that situation didn't happen, some other situation will happen because everybody wants to do business with somebody who is reliable and who is high integrity. And you've become niched. We already know the situation and context in which we need a Daniel. Yeah. And then Daniel just happens to be going about his day, very nicely. And they just call you that, oh bro, we need this 50 million out.
Guy, my brain is like custard right now. It's melted, man.
Bro, so that's exactly the fourth kind of luck.
This is
that you build your character to a point where, because it's one thing to be prepared and to have worked and to have done all of that online, but if you don't become somebody who everybody wants to do business with, then you don't gain anything from that preparation that you have done, because I mean, you're only then really rewarding yourself, and there's only so high, so far, so big you can get.
Yeah.
But you need to be able to play long-term games with long-term people. So that would mean that your character is always important. You can't just do things casually.
100%.
Because you're in everything you're doing for the long term. And only character sustains you for the long term, really.
100%.
So you see how that will tie in beautifully with being prepared.
Yes, of course.
Exactly. So that's a way in which you can constantly guarantee luck.
Yeah, like my man is, you think I'm joking, my man is a coster right now, man.
Bro,
that's such a powerful concept, and the illustration really brought it home.
Yeah.
Success is a matter of moves.
Yeah, it is.
Some you do consciously, some you just
some that just happen to you by virtue of what you've done. Yeah.
Yes, some that just happen to you by virtue of what you've done. Bro, I think I'm joking. My mind is custard.
Oh, I'll give you time to process.
Bro, I'm going to end this podcast here. Nah, man, that is such a powerful point.
Yeah. So personally, it kind of makes me always be conscious of not just how I'm building, but like what I represent. Yeah, because you see, that's the thing. We always been very negative in your business relationships, or like or maybe not fulfilling on your promises, or just like having a bad reputation for the way in which you do business. Like, you might be great at what you do, but it's always like something one of my mentors always says is that, like, the real value is not money, the real value is not cash, the real value is people. Like, people they are the irretrievable element. You will always have to deal with people across your entire 100 years on the planet. So that means your interactions with people need to be to the point where everybody wants to be able to do business with you. We're not asking that you become a people pleaser or that you become everybody's friend. No. But high integrity and high reliability would mean that if we give this to this person, we can ensure a certain kind of outcome. He won't carry our money and run, or he won't say A and do B. Do you get? So it's these little things. And it creates a perfect image, like what Warren Buffett says. It takes you 50 years, 20 years to build your integrity and 5 minutes to destroy it.
Bruh.
So you do business with all these people. You have a reputation for, let's say, for example, now we know our brand of our guy that sells gadgets. And then his tagline literally says, what does it say?
Buy peace of mind.
Buy peace of mind. So he's giving you an assurance that whenever you buy from him, you get peace of mind. And then at the end of the day, one day you carry peace of mind and you throw it away. You don't give somebody peace of mind. That's you destroying your integrity 100%. Out there. So you need to be very careful that, like, you are able to deliver on your character. That people can look at you and say, oh yeah, this is what this person stands for. So you see that, bro.
I really like that we took this conversation about luck, or how to make your own luck, beyond the typical opportunity meeting preparation. Because like a lot of people are just used to that, and they haven't really seen the impact or how much character brings to the equation. It's like at that point in time, you are no longer... At that point in time, you're no longer chasing, you're attracting.
Bro, you're attracting. And I say it all the time, that you want to attract, not chase. With almost everything in life, you don't want to chase.
You want to chase.
You don't want to chase. You must get to the point where you understand the meaning of bringing value. Of being a person of value. Like, everybody wants to associate with value.
100%.
Everybody, at every given point in time. I don't think there's any exception to this rule.
Yeah.
So, like, you find that if you are able to position yourself as somebody who can attract people to himself or herself, you won half of your battle.
Yeah.
You won half the battle. The other half is delivering on your promise.
100%.
Yeah.
And you likely have that part down pat if you have become the kind of person people will seek out in the first place. That's the thing. So
word.
So that's the thing.
Word. But I mean, every battle is fresh.
Everybody was fresh, man.
Everybody is fresh, man.
100%.
You don't want to say, because I pulled it off last time.
You don't want to get complacent, like,
yes,
at all.
Exactly.
At all. But you understand that it's what we say about like continually showing up and being consistent. It's not just about results. You become the kind of person that is capable of producing those results.
Yes.
That's the beautiful part.
Yes.
It's not just about what you're...
It's very important that people can associate the results to the person. And they don't say, oh, it was because he had something. You put Jeff Bezos in another startup and I can guarantee that he will replicate the same result.
It's the same thing. It's the same
He will replicate the same result.
Wow. I never... in a lot of ways, I see preparedness.
Yes.
And the chance opportunity, but I'm also seeing character as well. I'd never really thought of it this way before. I remember feeling this way when I first heard it in the initial podcast. I remember like feeling this way, but hearing it right now in the context of having this discussion here and now is just wow. You like, bruh, yeah, you don't understand. My mind is constant, man. Like, yeah, it's not every day I see that idea that makes me go, wow. It's not every day. This is definitely one of them. Funny, I've heard it before, but yeah.
And that's the thing. The thing was, when I heard it, the first time I ever heard it, it didn't really sit so much. I think it was analogy, the scuba diving analogy that really helped. Because I was like, this makes so much sense.
Makes so much sense.
Like, and then when I watched that movie, that was it for me, bro. I was like, guys, these guys had in-house scuba divers. Like they had in-house divers. I keep calling scuba, but I'm not sure they're scuba divers.
Yeah, understood.
But like these guys had in-house like national divers.
Experts,
yes, they were local. They were all of those things. And this is not to say that it was just the effort of the divers. I mean, if you watch the movie, you understand that there was a joint effort from a lot of different parties. There's no denying that. But there was only one set of people who could go in there
that particular thing
and bring those children out. So imagine if you are being compensated by the government for being able to do that.
That's
bro.
different.
I don't think every episode needs to be long.
No. I'm very happy to end this year. So for a recap, how do you make your own luck? First, dumb luck. It doesn't happen every time. It's way out of your control.
Yes. You don't want to rely on stuff.
You don't want to rely on that. Oh, someone just left me an inheritance of how much? No, what's that? No. Second is fortune favoring the bold. You're able to shoot your shots. Third is opportunity favors the prepared. Opportunity favors the prepared. And then the third is building your character to the point where you become the kind of person that people want to do business
high reliability, high integrity.
That's wild,
bro.
That's wild,
bro.
That is still settling in, man. It is still settling in.
Guys, I really honestly hope that like you guys have the level of enlightenment that Daniel has experienced.
Bro,
with this.
Like, guy, I'm crossing my leg and in a meditative pose. I'm levitating. I'm enlightened. Yeah, I'm visually enlightened.
But yes, it helps to put these things at the forefront of your mind because then you can see how they can be applied in your day-to-day decisions.
100%.
That's where the beauty of the thing is if you're aware of it. That's the problem with ignorance. If you don't even know that there is a way in which you can control your luck, then you feel like everything might be out of your control. When really, there's a way in which you can
force things to happen. Or you can set yourself up for things.
You can't determine the time at which they would happen, but you can put them on your path. So that you can stumble across them on the path.
Understood 100%.
But yeah, this is one of those short episodes. But honestly,
this is one of those rare short episodes.
I like it
so far.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I almost said this is all we have time for, but this is really all the content. So as always, we hope you guys learn from this and apply it to your life. Like set up for the long term. Character matters. Being prepared matters. Being bold matters.
Think long term. That's the problem with like making greedy decisions or doing things that like you're not thinking win-win situations because you're not thinking long term. When you're thinking long term, you always be forced to think win-win situations.
100%.
Yes, 100%. Guys. We hope as always that you take one or two things away from this.
Exactly. And as always, we'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Cheers, guys.